The best credit cards for shopping this holiday season. You smell that, folks? That is the smell of pumpkin spiced everything in the air, which means the holiday shopping season is upon us. And you know what's better than the gift of giving? The gift of getting some cash back for the gift of giving. Welcome back, folks. For those of you new, my name is John of John's Finance Tips on TikTok as well as on Instagram. In today's video, I am giving you the breakdown of the best credit cards for saving some cha-chang this holiday shopping season. We're gonna save money for things like online shopping to things like feeding your friends and family. So if you're about saving money, tap that little thumb icon and let's get going. In this video, I've got 6 credit cards to run through and a bonus, so make sure to stick around till the end. And for any of the cards I talk about, I either have a referral link or an affiliate link down below. Before we jump into those cards though, let me drop you a pro tip and save you some time. With all of our cashback cards, what we need to do is do a cashback stack. What does that mean? Basically, when you online shop, you need to use a cashback portal. Otherwise, you're literally leaving free money on the table. So a cashback portal is something like a Honey, a Top Cashback, or my personal favorite, a Rakuten, meaning if you spend money on that portal, they will give you additional cashback on top of a cashback card. Now, probably wondering which one to use. Really doesn't matter which one to use. However, exactly like credit cards, I recommend you use the one with the highest sign-up bonus right now, which is Rakuten. You can get a $30 sign-up bonus for spending 30 bucks. Basically, if you're gonna spend 30 bucks at someplace like Adidas or Nike or any of the thousands of retailers on the Rakuten website, you might as well get 30 bucks for it, aka get a free $30, as long as you use my referral code /link down below. Now, otherwise though, if you're already a Rakuten user, it doesn't really matter which of the platforms you use. I think there's a website called Cashback Monitor, which you can actually use to check which site is giving you the highest amount of cashback. So get the sign-up bonus from Rakuten and then use any other cashback portal that you want so that you can double or even triple the amount of cashback you're getting for any single purchase for online shopping. Cool? All right, let's go ahead and talk about our cards now. All right, so coming in at number 6, we have the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Card. It comes with a sign-up bonus of $200 after you just spend $1,000 in the first 3 months. Pretty easy this holiday shopping season. In addition, you will receive 0% interest for the first 18 billing cycles, or that's roughly about 18 months or so. From an earnings perspective, this card is pretty interesting. You're gonna get 3% cash back on a category that you choose, and you can actually change that category every single month. So some of those categories include things like travel, or dining, or gas, or online shopping. So for this period, October, November, December, where people are probably spending a lot of money doing shopping, you can just pick online shopping, and once you move into Q1 of next year, you can swap it up. In addition, this card also gives you 2% cash back at grocery stores as well as wholesale clubs, so things like Costco, Sam's Club, or BJ's. If you don't have a dedicated card in one of those wholesale clubs, you could use this one as a really good catch-all. And for everything else, you'll earn 1% cash back. As far as benefits for this card, honestly, there's not a whole ton. The one that Bank of America calls out, and the one I guess that's kind of worth mentioning, is the Bank of America Preferred Rewards Program. This basically means if you have a butt ton of money on deposit with Bank of America, you can get a slight boost in your cashback earnings. Anywhere from 25% up to a 75% boost in the amount of cashback that you can earn with one of their credit cards, as long as you have anywhere from $20,000 upward of over $100,000 on deposit or invested with Bank of America. Is it the best place to hold your cash? Honestly, I'm not a huge fan. They're just kind of a mega conglomerate, massive, huge banking institution. But if you happen to have the cash there, then yes, this one would work out for you. I just don't happen to. So for me, the benefits are pretty eh. My overall verdict for this card is that it's a really good catch-all. If you don't have a dedicated card that you're gonna use for online shopping, because you haven't yet finished this video, then this is a good one to get started at. In addition, if you don't have a dedicated wholesale club card, or you have multiple wholesale clubs that you go to, a Costco and a BJ's for example, then this could also be a really good catch-all card in that category. Overall though, I do like the card as an entry-level card, no annual fee. It's pretty solid in terms of having no interest for first 18 billing cycles /18 months. Coming in at number 5, we have the American Express Blue Cash Everyday. This card recently revamped and it definitely punches above its weight class. So you're gonna get a $200 sign-up bonus after spending $2,000 in the first 6 months. You will also receive 0% interest for the first 15 months. As for earnings, this card absolutely crushed it in terms of ease of use and its broad applicability. You will receive 3% cashback for grocery, gas, as well as dining out, 1% cashback on all others. Please note that the 3% cashback does have a limit of $6,000 of spend per each individual category per year. So for $6,000 of spend in online retail, in grocery, as well as gas, you will get 3% cashback. As far as benefits for this card, this is where I think the card punches above its weight class because there are benefits. In fact, there are benefits in the form of credits, which we do not see for a no annual fee card. You will get a $7 credit every single month to the Disney bundle if you spend at least $13.99 per month. So think of it as a 50% discount on a Disney Plus bundle. You will also receive a $15 a month Home Chef credit. Now, I personally don't cook a whole ton at home, but if you do, this would be a really cool thing to tap into and giving you essentially free food every single month. My verdict for this card is this is an absolute steal, and you should absolutely be considering this card as long as you want a card with no annual fee that you're earning 3% cashback, especially during the holiday season, but also can cover you for things like gas as well as dining out. Now, if you want an upgraded pick and / honorable mention, it's not on this list, but consider also checking out the Blue Cash Preferred. It does come with an annual fee. I believe it's about $95. It's waived in the year 1, but you will instead earn 6% cashback for groceries. Next up, we have the American Express Gold. This card will earn you a sign-up bonus anywhere from 60 to 75,000 points for spending $4,000 within the 6 months. The variability in the sign-up bonus depends on where you find it from. Places like Resy.com tend to have a higher sign-up bonus, or if you try to go onto incognito mode. Now, what I love about this card are the earnings. You will earn 4 membership reward points for every single dollar that you spent on grocery. You will earn 4 membership reward points for every dollar you spent at restaurants, and 3 membership reward points for every dollar that you spent on travel booked directly with Amex Travel, and 1 membership reward point for all other purchases. Where this card absolutely crushes it is in the credits category. You will earn a $120 dining credit per year, as well as a $120 Uber/Uber Eats credit, which means you get to earn $240 worth of total dining credits every single year. It comes with a $250 annual fee, but take away the $240 worth of dining credits, you only have to pay $10 a year for this card. And factor in the 4 membership reward points for every dollar that you spend. As long as you spend $250 eating out or at the grocery store, you come out net neutral on this card. You spend $1 over that, you're net positive. And for a lot of us, grocery is probably a huge spend, especially during the holiday shopping season. We've got friends and family coming over, we're probably buying groceries, we're going out and buying appetizers before we go to these holiday parties. So there's a ton of spend on grocery. This card is definitely one you want to have in your wallet. Not to mention, it is a mid-tier travel card as well, and so you can take those points instead of doing a cashback, which I actually wouldn't recommend for the membership reward points. Instead, you can transfer them to airline partners, make it a little bit cheaper to travel to family, or maybe traveling for holiday during the actual holiday shopping season. So this is overall an amazing card. I think it gets turbocharged in Q4, largely for the spend around groceries, as well as obviously being able to use it as a travel card. Be sure to check out link below. Coming in at number 3, this one's a perennial favorite, and I've had this card since literally forever, is the Chase Freedom Flex. Now, back in the day, it was known as the Chase Freedom before the rebrand. We won't get into that. So the Chase Freedom Flex is gonna earn you a sign-up bonus of $200 after spending $500 within the first 3 months. In addition, this card comes with a 0% APR offer for the first 15 months. From an earnings perspective, this card earns 5% cashback on rotating categories that change every single quarter. It means every 3 months. So for the month of October, November, and December, you will earn 5% cashback for purchases at Walmart, as well as anything through PayPal. This card also earns 3% on drugstores, dining, and restaurants, and 1% cashback on all others. As far as benefits, this card actually is pretty decently loaded. So if you're a frequent Lyft rider, you will earn 5% cashback for purchasing Lyft rides with the card. In addition, after 3 Lyft rides every month, you're gonna get a $5 Lyft credit. The card also comes with 3 months of complimentary Dash Pass. Now, my verdict, and where I really see the value for this card though, is the fact that it plays into the Chase ecosystem. system. What I mean by that is you have cards like the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you've got cards like the Chase Business Ink cards. All of those cards can pool together Chase Ultimate Reward points, and that is where you can get a little bit of outsized value when you have a card, say, like the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, that give you anywhere from a 25% to a 50% bonus when you redeem Ultimate Reward points through the Chase Travel Portal or as a statement credit. You're probably thinking, John, I don't have either of the Sapphire products. This is a Freedom. Exactly. The Freedom, you can take those points and transfer them over to a Sapphire product once you kind of scale up and get that next card. Obviously, that's a later stage game, but for the intents purpose of this video though, the 5% rotating on the Walmart as well as any payments through PayPal, again, chef's kisses. Beautiful for this holiday season. Number 2, we have the Amazon Prime credit card. Now, this card I actually really like. I think it's a little bit of a sleeper. It comes with a sign-up bonus of a $100 Amazon gift card as long as you get approved. In addition, you will earn 5% cash back for all purchases made at Amazon.com and Whole Foods. I know, whole paycheck. But the Amazon.com 5% cashback is phenomenal. I mean, if I think about it, when I think online shopping, for me at least, it's pretty synonymous with just going on Amazon. Every once in a while, maybe not, but for the most part, it's Amazon. Getting 5%, that's phenomenal. In addition, this card will earn you 2% cashback at restaurants, gas stations, as well as drugstores. As for benefits though, a little bit sparse. There's no foreign transaction fee, which is, I guess, pretty decent for a no annual fee card. In addition, this card is metal, which for whatever you want to make of it, that's pretty cool, I guess, for a no annual fee card. Overall though, I really like this card. The one thing you want to keep in mind though is you do need an Amazon Prime membership to take advantage of the higher points earning at 5%. There's a lower tier card that gives you 3% for Amazon.com and Whole Foods. That doesn't require a Prime membership, but I would say for the most part, a Prime membership is pretty worth it. So for most people, you're probably going to be looking at this Amazon Prime credit card. Coming in at number 1, we have the Citi Custom Cash. This is one of my favorite cards this year because of how easy it is to use, but we'll jump right into it. So a sign-up bonus of $200 for spending $1,500 within the 6 months. It also comes with a 0% APR offer for the first 15 months. As far as how this card earns, probably one of the easiest, you will earn a 5% cashback bonus for your highest spend category every month, up to 500 bucks. And that includes grocery. Now, what I don't like is that it doesn't include online shopping. So I would take this card and pair it with one of the cards where you shop the most, maybe the Chase Amazon card. And so now you have that 5% covered for grocery shopping, which again, I think for a lot of families, especially during the holiday season, that's probably a huge chunk of budget. And that's pretty much it. It's a really straightforward card to use. See, a pro tip is if you have other Citi cards, you might be able to product change into this card. And so you have multiple. Technically, I don't think you can actually apply for multiple, but you could product change into it. Now, as far as benefits, again, not a whole ton other than the fact that you can earn Citi thank you points, which if you have a Citi Premier, you can kind of do the same thing that we were talking about with the Chase Freedom cards, transferring Chase points from the Chase Freedom to the Chase Sapphire. You can transfer Citi thank you points from the Citi Custom Cash to a Citi Premier. Overall for me, love this card because again, of simplicity to use. All right, we've made it through 6 cards and now let me give you the bonus for making it to the end with me. This one coming a little bit out of left field, but I'm gonna explain my reasoning to you. And if you've been to my channel, you know I love this card. This is the only credit card on this page that's going to pay you to hang on to it. And that is my number 1 card of 2022 for probably all categories. And even during the holiday season is the CapitalOne Venture X. This card comes with a 75,000 point sign-up bonus after spending $4,000 within the first 3 months. Now, from an earnings perspective, all you need to worry about is that you'll earn a 2 points per dollar spent everywhere. But from a benefits perspective, this is where this card absolutely crushes it. You get a $300 travel credit to be booking travel with the CapitalOne travel portal every year, as well as 10,000 anniversary miles, which equates to about $100 worth of travel. So you get $400 worth of total credits. The card comes with a $395 annual fee, meaning you get paid $5 for this card. Now, you're probably wondering why a travel card is even mentioned right now. Well, that's because a lot of you are probably traveling during this holiday season or maybe shortly after, and this card is a top tier travel card. It competes with the American Express Platinum. It competes with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. It will get you into lounge access. It will get you global entry / TSA PreCheck. It will give you all the bells and whistles of a top tier premium travel card, but it won't cost you that. In fact, you will get paid $5 for it. And so, as a catch-all card, if for whatever reason your spend isn't in strictly in online shopping or grocery or Amazon or whatever, and you just want a 2% card, this is going to be it. In addition, if you plan to fly and you want to go sit in a lounge or you don't want to wait in the security lines, this is the card for you. So that's a little bonus for you. Appreciate everyone sticking around. Now, stop watching me, go pick up your pumpkin spiced anything and have a great holiday shopping season. And if you have any comments or questions, drop them down below. Catch y'all next time. Peace.